the simplest definition that we have found that I do use in the book is the science of making machines smart. So Demis Hassabis is based in London. He has a AI research lab called DeepMind, which was acquired by Google in 2014. Brilliant AI researcher. And that's how he defines it. And so it's the best definition I've come across, because what it means, if you think about the software and the hardware you use to do your job or function in your daily life, your phone, for example, an iPhone or a Google device, the software and the hardware that make it up, think of that as the machine. So the machine is just a word meaning largely the software and hardware, and it's giving it intelligence. So rather than the human having to tell it what to do and setting all the rules, the machine can actually learn and evolve and make recommendations and predictions. So it's all the things we use to do our jobs becoming smarter around us, basically.
This is great. And you mentioned something that's going to lead me to my second question. Of course, as marketer, we are in theory familiar with intelligence or artificial intelligence, and in our practical life, mostly because of Google and BERT. Do you think some kind of initiatives of new search engine emerging, like DuckDuckGo or Ecosia, supported by Seth Godin or another marketer, do you think that those types of initiative could really, at some point, impact the use of AI? For example, if we consider that those search engines could grow at a large space and take more space from Google?
Yes, for sure. So the way the search engines work, they're based largely on what are called large language models, which is what enables the writing today. So like GPT-3, which many marketers are playing around with tools that you can write copy.
Jarvis,
those are based on, so that model is from OpenAI, but Google has Lambda is their large language model, their main one. And so those models are changing the way people interact with information, the way they seek information, the way they create information. So certainly search engines on their own could dramatically change. I actually saw a tweet, I think it was this morning, about how TikTok could actually become a search engine, or Twitter could actually evolve to become a more powerful search engine. So obviously
Amazon is one today.
Yeah. So yes, I think the future of search engines is up for grabs. And I mean, Google isn't sitting by watching everyone else build the future. I'm sure they have their own ideas of what search is going to look like. But absolutely, I mean, AI is already, the search today doesn't exist without AI. So what Google already does is powered by AI. And I think there's been a lot of breakthroughs in language in particular recently that could, again, create a new generation of search engines.